right,
What's
everyone.
going on, fellas?
What's going on? Anthony, this is relevant to what I'm about to show. Can you show everyone what you're currently eating right now?
Yeah, what's under the camera, bud?
Oh, yes. Currently, I have
what's below the camera?
I have a burger right here, you know.
Okay. And what are you going to do to that burger? Okay. Well, that's a great segue because I don't think you know this, but I have a fun little video I'd like to share with the world, and I think it's relevant to the situation. So let me go ahead and pull that up real quick.
Thought I was feeling you. I'm about a bunch on you.
What do you have to say for yourself, Anthony?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on. Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
You know.
Why don't you here, Anthony? I want you to defend yourself. What do you have to say? What do you have to say about that?
It was good.
I'm about to munch on you. You thought I was feeling you?
Yeah, it was good. I was risen up the Chick-fil-A sandwich, dog.
Hold on. I need to find this.
Okay.
Yep. Here we go. Make sure I don't pull up one of the memes that are not good.
You should
That's my reaction to it.
Oh my. There's no way you're wearing the same thing.
Hey, that's you. That's In and Out. You just come on, buddy. Give us your live reaction right now. Because I'm not gonna lie, when you sent that to me, my first reaction was like this.
Did he send you the same video?
Yeah, he did. I took a photo, maybe even a video. I just was like this. Silent for like 5 seconds. Like, what? So what was that, Ant?
Oh, that was the whole point. It was to make all the boys cringe. It was the whole point of the video. It was great.
Well, you just made our audience cringe too. So let's jump into this. We have a great episode coming up. We're going to be diving into a little bit of fantasy. Then I was just on vacation in Seattle and went to a Hawks game, so I'll share a little bit of my experience there. We'll jump into a little bit of what happened this week in football. Finally, we'll wrap it up with a power rankings and a roundtable of reviews on who's going to win what game. So let's jump into this.
It's someone.
Green 18. Red 48. Settle down. White 80. Set hut.
Colts at Patriots in Germany?
I didn't know I was in Germany. Oh my God.
Oh, and then I got some Schmin and Schmout. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, In and Out. It was great. Velcroed me. There it is. Yep. So they.
Man,
let's keep this up for a second. All right, there's a lot going on.
All right. What a disaster class of an intro.
Well, yeah.
And first 7 minutes that was, but
yeah,
we're here.
But we're here.
Surviving.
We're here.
Happy. Technically, this is Thursday for everyone listening. Thursday morning. Happy Thursday morning.
Go Rams, baby. I need Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford to go crazy.
Well, I don't need the Rams winning. I actually am rooting for them to lose for the first time in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll jump in a little bit into that later, but first,
yes,
let's cover a little bit of fantasy. And I want you to explain how the toilet bowl works, because for those who don't know, we every year, the last few years at least, run a thing called the toilet bowl, and what that is it's basically the inverse of a playoffs, and the player or team that loses out through those 3 weeks of football has to do the punishment. So it's not the worst record, it's the worst team basically over the last few weeks. So
correct. So let me start off. Stay on this page, Keaton. Yeah. So we play on the app of ESPN for fantasy football. ESPN messes up the toilet bowl for some reason. We don't really know why. We tried fixing it in the past. It hasn't really worked. So we always have to manually figure it out ourselves, which Diego does like with ease within a few minutes, which is no big deal. So in this case, I was actually not going up against Isaac here. I was actually going up against John. So John and I were going up against each other. And when it shows for John is that he was going up against Mitchell. Mitchell is going up against Isaac. And then Keaton and Eamon, they are the bottom two teams. So they had bye week. They had bye week this week. Just like if you were in first or second place, right? You would get a bye week. So
exact inverse of
just reversed it. Just reversed. Yep. So basically that was kind of it. As y'all can tell from John's score right there, 73 points. Ouch. And DBB.
Broadway Joe was not too Broadway.
That's our commissioner.
That's our commit.
Get this guy out of here. Who the Hoogie's these guy?
No, let's go down to my team. There was a lot of highlights this week for me. I really, really needed this. So Jordan Love met his projection. Aaron Jones went a little under, but that's fine. Ty Chandler popped off. That was great. Fuck Alexander Madison. No one fucking start that bum. Devontae Adams did something this week. That was great. Jalen Waddle popped off. Thank you, Tyreek Hill, for not playing in the game. Dallas Goedert, under projected, but he's a tight end. I'm not really expecting too much from a tight end unless if it's Travis Kelce, right? Zay Flowers,
what a game.
What a game for him. But that was the weird thing, too. Lamar only threw to Isaiah Likely, and that was it. He didn't even throw to Odell, really. Zay Flowers got a total of 2 targets, 1 catch for almost 2 yards. And then Dolphins defense did great, they're consistently putting up 20-plus points for the past 4 weeks now, which is actually absurd for a defense. Kicker, whatever. But yeah, so that was my team. They did very well. I was very, very happy about that. John's team really just
sucked.
Which sucks though, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. John's team is really good, and I was so nervous going.
His kicker is a free agent.
Oh yeah, so they got rid of him, I guess last second. Like he was out before the game started. So
God.
I don't know what the hell he was thinking there.
What?
Yeah.
On Tuesday. Okay, he had plenty of time.
Wait. John was the bum.
December 19th, they waived him yesterday.
Yeah, it's because he was out. They didn't start him.
Oh, I see.
So here's the thing, too. Realistically, like John is
it wouldn't matter.
Well,
it
no,
doesn't.
I'm talking in general, though. Like John's a playoff team. Like he has a playoff team for sure. But his team just underperformed this week, and it's honestly just unfortunate for John. So now for the viewers that don't know what's happening, at least in the toilet bowl era, going on right here. So since I beat John and Isaac beat Mitchell, Isaac and I are now safe from reaching last place, basically, which means no matter what, even if Isaac
safe from punishment.
Yes.
They're out. Basically out.
2 weeks, it does not matter because we don't have to do the punishment. We are safe. We're not getting last place. So now this week, what I believe it is Keaton is playing John.
I play John.
And
Eamon plays
Mitchell. So those are the bottom 4 teams now. And no matter what, like I said, Isaac and I are now safe, and we don't really have to touch this app ever for the rest of the season unless we want to know.
Keaton, before you leave, go back.
Oh, sorry.
Are my eyes deceiving me, or does Foreman have negative 0.6 points?
Yep, he got negative 6 points.
Negative 0.6.
Deontay Foreman had negative 0.6
and his kicker had negative 1 point.
I don't know if I've ever seen a running back start and finish the game with negative 0.6 points. Did he play or did he get hurt?
I don't know.
That's
Who knows? He's a Falcons player. They lost to the Panthers.
What a dogfight this game was, though, between Zach and T-Lou in the playoffs.
Is he on the Falcons?
I don't know. Whatever. Bears.
I don't think he is.
He's on the Bears.
Lions, Tigers.
He's on the Bears.
Let's talk about this.
This was a freaking.
So I'll
battle.
fast forward to Monday night, right? I think our projections are 52% me winning, 48% him winning. If you don't know, fantasy kind of gives you like a projection of who they think is going to win based on projections. I was supposed to win 52% of the game, if that makes sense. Anyways, we go into Monday night, and I'll explain everything, but Monday night happens. The first quarter, Jalen Hurts rushes for a touchdown. He is now projected to win the game 60%, and I'm at 40%. The game keeps going. It's kind of consistent. I'm really worried. It comes down to the last drive. Scroll up just a little bit, Keaton.
Keep in mind, Zach, by the way, sorry. Keep in mind real quick, you only had your kicker. You only had your kicker left too, by the way. And T-Lou had A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. Let's just keep that in mind throughout this entire thing, all right?
Right. So I had 133, and he had 128 going into the final drive, where Jalen needed to throw up a prayer basically to try to get them into field goal position, and he did. He threw up a prayer to the one guy I didn't want him to throw it to, and it was A.J. Brown. When he threw that ball, I was shitting fucking bricks.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you would have lost. Wow.
I would have lost because it was like a 40-yard bomb. He throws it. He underthrows it. They end up picking it off. It was awesome. So I ended up winning.
Julian Love.
However, let's just, I guess, roll down this whole list of players on both teams just because I kind of want to give some shout-outs on his team too. So I was really worried because obviously my best player is on the bench, Tyreek Hill. He had an ankle injury, which is never good. And it was kind of his decision. He didn't want to play on it right beforehand, so I had to throw in Odell, which was a horrible idea. He had 2 points. Matthew Stafford has been slowly creeping up the quarterback ranks these last like 4 to 5 weeks. He's averaging probably like 20, so he's been really solid. Jahmyr Gibbs might be a league winner. Alvin Kamara has been really solid. Cooper Kupp, again, I think the last 2 weeks has 25 points in both the games, roughly. So he might be a league winner as well. Yep. So it's really Jahmyr Gibbs and Cooper Kupp. Odell took a poop, which sucks because if you look at my bench, scroll down just a little bit. Yep, you can see Noah Brown, who I literally just picked up, and he's been really consistent when he plays as well. So that's going to be a decision I have to make this upcoming week. And then, I don't know, the rest of my players, they kind of just did an average. Defense, Raheem Mostert did really well. He could be a league winner as well. Jake Elliott did decent. And then we go to his team, right? So I was up, I think, I want to say 40 going into the last game. So going into Monday night's game, I was up 40. I had the kicker, and he had Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown. Maybe I was up 35, actually. I think I was up 35. That would make more sense. I was up 35. So who really kept him in the fucking game was Terry McBride, which really shocked me because they were going after the Niners. Trey. Thank you. Trey McBride. He was destroying Fred pretty much the whole game. Fred had a really bad game. So he kept him in. Shout out to him. And then the Colts defense, that killed me as well. Kyron, I knew he was going to do really well, but I mean, he came really close. This was a nail biter. And the funny thing is, right before they had their last drive, actually, it was, I believe, in like the third quarter, he was supposed to beat me. He had like a 58 to 42 projection. And he calls me. He's like, dude, like low key, I've been like shitting myself about this game. I'm like, really? He's like, dude, like that touchdown just helped a lot, I feel like, for me. And I was like, dude, I know like it's so close. He's like, watch Jalen throw a pick trying to hit A.J. Brown deep. Tyler literally said this, called it, and then threw the pick. And he texted me. He's like, dude, I literally called that ... And he ended up losing because of it. But it was a solid game. And now I get to play Alex, who, shout out to Alex. He's been really good in this league. I think his team is pretty good. It kind of sucks, though. I will say that they give second place. And when I say they, ESPN, go to the playoff bracket, actually, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I'll show that real quick.
Might be here.
Here we go. So Alex, who's Bijan Mustard, he was first in the West Division, and Diego was first in East Division. But the tiebreaker for playoffs is points for, and I had a higher points for than Alex did. And if you look at our teams, we both were 8-6, right?
Yeah.
So that was kind of tough because he got the bye, I didn't. Now I'm playing him. He has a pretty solid team. It should be a good battle. So I'm excited for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Ant, before we move on, you said you wanted to add something?
Yeah, so I forgot to share with you guys that I am currently in my Dynasty League. I'm currently headed into the semifinals.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Pretty
Let's go.
exciting. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm going up against a team that is definitely beatable. There's only 3 players, maybe 4, that I'm worried about that are on his team. But other than that, though, I think I can pull it off, which would be nice. And in my Yahoo League, I am headed into the championship this week. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah. How much should you win in both those leagues?
The Yahoo one, I don't know. If I win in this Dynasty one, I will be in the range somewhere around 800.
That would be really nice.
That's so much in and out.
That's like a week's worth for
Yeah.
Anthony.
It's one animal style fry.
And he just pulls the fry out of the bag.
Whatever. My fantasy team was on bye week, obviously, as Anthony explained, since I was the 11th seed. So I didn't really care about fantasy this week, which was nice because I, in good timing, was going to the Seahawks game and went to Seattle for 4 days. Fantastic time. Went to a Kraken game, my first ever Kraken game. Well, that was Saturday, and then the Seahawks game I went to was supposed to be on Sunday, but that got moved to Monday because the NFL was like, this would be a better game than the Chiefs-Patriots. So this game gets moved to Monday night. I took this on my phone.
Was it raining?
It was dumping for the first hour.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was dumping pretty good. This
that.
was down on the, 5 rows back near the 50-yard line. So then this was from my view. This was the ESPN Monday night guys. And so you could see Stephen A. You could see Robert Griffin, whoever that is, whoever
Marcus
these
Spears.
guys are. Yeah, Mark Spears.
Ryan Clark.
Yep. So then that was I think this is a better picture of the rain early on in the game.
Yeah, that's a cool picture.
So it was really fun. And then I had this, my mom, shut up moms, hooking it up. This was from the suite. I think this was going into the third quarter, and they had ran these blue lights and everyone had their phones out. This was sick. I didn't take a lot of videos of the game itself just because I was trying to just soak it in the moment. And obviously the game was so nuts that it was hard to pull up my phone and take some time. A lot of Eagles fans there.
Were there?
Yeah, there was.
Were they talking too?
I
guess you probably weren't really close to them, huh?
Well, no, because I was on the Eagles side.
Oh, true.
So where I was at was the Eagles side. Well, obviously, so since the game was supposed to be Sunday, all the Eagles fans were there Sunday, kind of waiting for the game. And so when me and my mom went to Pike Place, man, they were everywhere. Because obviously, it's we're here an extra day. We're gonna tour. And so they were all down that strip. And so, it was kind of fun to joke around with them and interact, but most of them kind of kept to themselves. It wasn't until the game that you'd start getting those Eagle fans that were chirping, go Eagles. Yeah. So the game starts. Man. Okay. I have been very critical of this team for months, basically since the season started. And going into this game, I mentally needed this win. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself if we lose another game. 5 straight games.
Yeah, we talked about it on the pod last week.
Yep. And so this game's kind of back and forth. It starts really bad. Our defense gives up a quick touchdown. We go down. We score a field goal. They get the ball back. They score another touchdown. Then we score a touchdown. And at this point, it's 10-17. And going into half, and all of a sudden, our defense clamps, dude. Shout out Julian Love, Jamal Adams, absolute bum. was out with, I don't know, some injury. Hopefully he never steps on a football field again, because Julian Love against the Niners had an interception and a forced fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Julian Love against the Eagles had 2 interceptions, including 2 of the biggest plays of our entire season. This guy has been a baller all season. So this is for us. This was the turning point of the game. All right. Well, this was the turning point.
Sick, dude.
So we go down the field and just some frustrating plays happened, and we ended up kicking a field goal in like 10 minutes left in the fourth, and now it's 17-13. Well, at this point, it's kind of like, okay, we can't give up a score. Like a score might kill this game for us. Our defense needs to continue this. And very quickly, I think it was like 3 plays. They had like a 20-yard gain on each of these plays. Jalen Hurts was running all over the field.
Mm-hmm.
He hadn't thrown a great game, but he was just, I don't know, he was coming in the clutch. So he decides to take a deep shot to AJ Brown, I want to say, or it was Devonta Smith, one of the two, I don't remember who, against Julian Love, our strong safety. And Julian Love was not having any of it. So this is the play that ensued. Just airs it out, and Julian Love just reads it perfectly. Now, granted, in looking at the video, he did grab the jersey, but I feel like that's such a ticky-tacky call because he got the head around. He had the jersey, but he was looking around the whole time, and he intercepted the ball.
And the wide receiver made no case. He literally ran off the field.
Yep. So that play happens, and we're going crazy. Immediately, our offense goes 3 and out, and I go, "Oh my God, there's no way this is going to happen again." Eventually, somehow, we get the ball back with a minute and 43 left, and we're only down by 4. And so I'm sitting in here like, okay, there's an opportunity here. We might be able to win this game, yada, yada, yada. The whole crowd's kind of murmuring and buzzing. Everyone for this whole season has just watched this team come really close and then not get it done. And obviously it's Drew Lock, so you don't know what you're going to get. But at this point, he had a decent game. And so this was the throw where everyone was like, holy shit, we might have a chance. And this is a 3rd and 10 throw with 38 seconds left. I mean, this had to be perfect. Look at this. Look at Ethan Bradbury and I don't know. I'm not going to name your name. No name.
Not Ethan.
Oh, James Bradbury. Sorry. Whoops.
Shout out Ethan though.
Shout out Ethan. And James
Ethan
Bradbury
Greger
in coverage. And dude, I mean, this couldn't have been a better. Look at that. I mean, you couldn't have teed that up any better. That is like
off the back foot too.
That is a generational type. Like, I don't even mean this to stroke Drew Lock's ego, because sometimes he can frustrate me. That is one of the best passes I've ever seen him make, and I think it's the best pass in his career. Now, immediately he followed it up with this.
I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, I think that was the best throw, because when he threw this, Jackson Smith and Jigba had to make the effort to make this catch. But
this game-winning pass is nuts.
So that DK Metcalf throw was on 3rd and 10, and then so was this. A few more plays, 33 seconds left, down by 4. This is where, I mean, I'll play the clip. Drew Lock steps back, throws an absolute dart to JSN against Bradbury again. Touchdown. We score up by.
Hey, low key though, Debo was right. Bradbury is trash.
Bradbury was getting ham-hocked all night, dude.
We were on him this year.
Anyway, so that happens, and then we're all buzzing. I wish I had gotten a video, but the crowd was so electric, and the environment was so loud. On the windows of the suite, you could literally see them wobbling.
No shot.
Because there was so much.
That's actually kind of epic.
It was wild. I mean, the whole place. You couldn't even hear yourself think. At this point, my voice is gone.
Did they have the decibels available for you to see at all?
Okay, so this play right here.
Record?
I think like
112 or something like that.
I think it's 112. They were running the decibels for the whole 4th quarter. This play right here, I will point out. This was the play of the game, the play of the season. The decibel meter on this thing was reading 108.
Yeah, that's wild.
This place you literally couldn't. You could not hear yourself.
Yeah.
So Jalen Hurts steps
So
back.
this
11
was
seconds.
the play that I was talking about for everyone that
This
heard
is where
earlier
Zach's
about the
talking about.
fantasy. Yeah.
11 seconds, down by 3. You got to heave it. Now, Nick Sirianni just came out and said that he intentionally threw this ball. He called this play to try and get a defensive pass interference. A defensive pass interference guarantees them, and he did say this on camera, a defensive pass interference guarantees them that they would be able to make a field goal with Jake Elliott. So no matter what, this could have gone bad for Zach. But this is what happened.
I had Jake Elliott.
That's right. Well, this is what happened. He heaves it downfield. Artie Burns, playing for injured Devin Witherspoon, struggled all year, comes in, plays great defense, and Julian Love just comes. Julian Love comes out and makes a perfect read again.
Yeah,
4 turnovers in 8 quarters of football.
Where's he from?
New York. We picked him up on off waivers from New York, and he has played amazing.
Is he young?
And he's 27. But he's gonna start. There's no room that there's no way Jamal Adams should start a football game again.
Do you have the slow-mo of this video?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, it's actually insane.
Here.
The cornerback that you're talking about, I forget his name, literally helps him catch the ball.
Artie Burns, yeah.
Yeah, he's not catching this. His momentum's gonna take him out.
And and his knee was up in the air. And so
yeah,
this is a pretty good look.
I mean, just to drag your toe right there.
Right there. That is
insane.
Yeah. And then he gets that.
Look at the amount of green that you could see come up. It's like that.
It's minimal. Luckily, the ref called it a catch. If they didn't, I mean, game over. But there was a point when, the suite we were in had some higher ups in it. The CEO of Eddie Bauer was in there.
Really?
That's so cool. That's so
with his
cool.
family. He was really cool. And then the CEO of a company called Sanmar, which is the largest apparel company. So let's say you work for a construction company and you need 150 construction shirts. You reach out to a company like my mom works for or Yaya's mom works for. Chances are the stuff that they're getting comes from Sanmar, right? They have wholesale shirts, huge company, massive. And shout out them. They own the suite and they hooked us up with the tickets. The second everyone left, and it was just me and my mom. We're the true dedicated fans. We have every reason to be there. All these fans are walking out of the suite, and I go to the end of the suite where I can see everybody because there's no front glass. And I look down and I go, "Let's fucking go!" And I basically I flex and I'm just going. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. And all these Seahawks fans start cheering too, walking up. And this guy comes up and he's like, "Yeah, baby, let's go!" And he starts slamming on the glass where I'm at. And so I stick my hand out of the glass and I'm like, "Yeah, let's fucking go! Let's go!"
That's
so
awesome.
we were nuts. And then me and my mom, we literally sat in that suite for 45 minutes after the fact.
Taking it in.
Just taking it in. My mom drank 2 glasses of wine. We watched the Jackson Smith and Jigba interview from across the stadium.
The post-game interview.
Which was kind of cool because that doesn't happen live, I found out. It literally was pre-recorded. They interviewed him and then 2 minutes later, then they you could see him walking away and it was still in commercial break. And then they ran that interview. Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that happened. Game was electric. Seattle jumps into an opportunity now where
wild card, baby.
Because we lost 2 games to the Rams, if we had lost this game, technically we're 3 games down from a wild card spot. And winning this game puts us a tiebreaker away from the Rams. And so I think I don't know, it was a really great game. Glad I got to go. Go Hawks.
Who's it between now? Rams, Seahawks, Vikings.
It's Ram. No, because we're out of the playoffs. It's Eagles, Rams, and Rams and Vikings. I want to say.
Yeah.
Oh, Seahawks are out of the playoffs.
We've been out of the playoffs for 4 weeks now since that Rams loss. It's.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Honestly, I have not really been paying attention on all of that crap yet.
So just an electric environment.
That's
I need to buy tickets to go next year, but.
Honestly,
really thankful. Shout out Sanmar.
Both games were really, really electric.
I know.
You really couldn't have asked for a better weekend besides obviously the Kraken winning.
Perfect. Yep. It was literally a perfect weekend, in
Yep.
all honesty.
That's
So,
awesome, man.
That was great. Shout out Drew
Oh, yeah.
Lock. I know he's watching
Yes,
right
sir.
now, so thank you for saving.
Oh. Before you continue or before we go on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this, but there was a camera right in Drew Lock's face. Maybe you're pulling it up right now. Okay, no, you're pulling up the Power.
Oh no, I can.
There was a camera. I don't know if there's a video of this.
Yes, put that.
This video was so funny, bro. Drew Lock has a camera in his face, and he's like, "Where's Jalen? Where's Jalen? Where's Jalen?" They can't find him. He goes, maybe he's sick. And he just walks away. I'm like, dude, you're such a dog.
Oh
you're
my
such a
God.
dog.
On a great catch by Jackson Smith and Jigba.
For the winning margin.
Wow.
You know, I will say we're gonna jump into power rankings real quick, but yeah, Drew Lock is one of the rare breeds where it doesn't matter where he is on the field. He thinks he's the best player on that field, and he plays that way.
He's cocky, and everyone likes him. Always rooting for him.
Put that shit on, motherfucker. Put it on.
And then he got scared of DK.
I know. I saw that.
I can't believe that, though. He said maybe he's sick, bro. That's so hard. When I first saw that, I was like, all right, Drew Lock, you just gained a fan, man.
Let's jump into power rankings. So,
all right. Lots and lots of changes here.
Yep, like the Patriots being at number 1. Right, guys?
This one's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Niners. Okay.
So
Ravens
I'm thinking, so I'm thinking Ravens go like this. That's our top 4.
I agree with
San
that.
San Francisco,
100%.
Ravens, Dallas.
Wait, no.
Yes.
Do you want to replace these?
No shot.
We can replace
no
that.
Shot. Dallas just lost 31-3 to Buffalo.
True. Yeah, but they always have one of those games.
I don't even think Miami's 3rd. Hold on. Scroll down.
You don't think Miami is 3rd?
Well, what are you looking at then? I mean,
yeah.
It's not Detroit.
Put the Eagles at 5.
The Eagles.
Put the Eagles at 5.
Eagles are 5, man. Eagles dropped 3 straight.
I think they drop more. I think the Lions are better than the Eagles.
I think you might be right. Well, okay, so here's the question. Do we replace 3 and 4?
No. Get the Browns out of there. Get the Browns out of there.
No. I like Miami.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I did not. I didn't necessarily mean to put that in there. I meant
I like Miami at 3. I like Dallas at 4.
Well,
I think the Lions are better than the Eagles, but worse than the Cowboys.
Wait,
and I think Miami's better than both those teams.
Before we go into placement real quick, okay?
Mm-hmm.
First off, are the Browns in there? Yes or no?
The Browns are in the top 10.
Okay. Real quick.
Close,
There's 1, 2, 3.
No, they did win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep them down
There's 3 actual spots and 1 honorable mention. Let's pick 4 teams. Just put them in the honorable mention. Rank them from there. So I think the Rams, the Bills, the Chiefs, and see, that one's tough though. Now, no,
it's not the Vikings.
Low key though, the Bengals.
The Bengals are there, man. They're in a playoff spot.
You know what? Hang on.
And
put the Bengals in the.
Here we go. No. We need to go Jaguars. But here's my issue.
Yeah, I was about to say Jacksonville is. Oh, never mind. Excuse me. They lost though, right?
I know. They did.
They're 8-6. Oh my God! 3 teams in that conference are 8-6, fellas. Jaguars, Colts, and Texans are tied.
I want to put Denver in there, man. They've been hot.
No, they lost yesterday though, or last week.
They did.
They
did.
Okay. Here's one thing. I watched no football.
Okay.
Didn't watch any football.
Okay.
So
Real quick,
it makes sense.
You guys are driving this.
Let's put it this way. All right.
Yeah, they lost 42-17 to the Lions.
Never mind.
Zach,
that's right.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was our Saturday game.
3 teams. Can we all agree that these 3 teams can actually be on the board and not on honorable mention?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with that.
Okay. Well,
so, you know what? I think I have a completely different order.
Okay, go.
I think it goes Lions 5, Bills 6, Eagles 7, Chiefs 8.
But that's tough because but the Eagles have dropped 3 straight and the Bills have won 2 straight.
Kansas City has looked bad for like 4 weeks in a row.
Kadarius Toney, what a holy moly.
He's a sell.
That guy.
I don't know if the Rams can be in our top 10 yet. I kind of like them at our honorable mention.
I can see him in our top 10.
I feel like they're an honorable mention.
If you guys both honorable mention, then sure. But I think they're at least 10.
I could see him in honorable mention.
I
Let's
don't
see, that
think we should
opens up.
put any AFC North team in there. Unless we're putting them in honorable mention. There's 3 teams tied. They're all not playing great.
I'd rather
The Colts and
have the
Texans
Bengals in
are low-key
honorable
injured.
mention and the Rams at 10.
Yeah, exactly.
AFC North. I mean, we have
I've been
AFC
saying
North.
that Rams should not be in
South,
honorable mention.
excuse me, AFC South.
No.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the Bengals and thought of that.
Well,
No,
Jags
the
have dropped.
AFC South,
The Jags
I
have
don't
dropped
think
3
should have
straight.
any
And
team in this list.
I'm going to be 100% transparent. Trevor Lawrence needs to stop playing.
Yep.
Trevor Lawrence is
gonna-
injured right now or something.
He's killing
won't
his
stop
career.
playing, but-
He's killing his career.
And then Houston's not healthy. CJ Stroud's not playing.
Yep.
And the Colts, they're playing like an honorable mention team in my opinion.
Every
I
other
don't
team,
know.
but see,
I don't
like
know.
every second place team right now is 7-7, other than the Browns. The Browns are 9
what
and
are
5,
what are the Bengals? They're
8
7
and
7.
6, 8 and 6.
I'm telling you guys, we put the
Oh my
Bengals
God,
in
they're
honorable
better than
mention.
AFC North though.
We put the Bengals in honorable mention. We put the Rams at 10.
But I mean, yeah, the Rams are in a wild card spot, but what's keeping them from, like, the Vikings have better metrics than
You really think the Vikings are going to beat the Rams right now?
Wait, they just played each other.
better
They just played
defense?
each other and the Bengals won.
I
Wait,
said
better
we're talking about
foundation.
Rams. We're talking about Rams.
No, Bengals and Vikings. Keaton
We were
just
talking
mentioned
about-
the Vikings.
We were talking about the
Ben.
Rams.
Yeah, we're talking about the Rams.
Rams versus.
Oh, I was
Vikings.
saying the Vikings are also 7-7.
Yeah, but
That's good.
So
I
if we put
don't-
them up there, then I here's my issue. You could argue Jags because they're 8 and 6, but they've dropped 3 straight.
Trevor Lawrence
Rams-
also has a concussion right now and won't be playing.
Well,
Mhm.
he probably should wrap it up for the whole year, just out of safety, but he won't. Broncos have been playing good football. They got destroyed by the Lions. Vikings offense is so hit or miss. They barely beat the Raiders, and then they lost to the Vikings. Or they lost to the Bengals. Rams are the only team that came out with a win last week. And I have to be honest, man, Kyron Williams is a monster.
He's a dog.
He is.
So I
That man
think
breaks a lot of tackles.
I want to do this. I want to go Bengals at 10, Rams honorable mention.
I want to see. They did play each other, and the Bengals won September 25th.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
But that's when both teams weren't hot. I don't mind it. What do you think, Ant?
I said my case.
Bengals are also on a 3-game win streak since losing Joe Burrow. Rams are on a 1-game win streak. Bengals have beaten the.
I just also think right now the Rams
beat
have
the
a lot
Jags.
more power. They have a lot more weapons than the Bengals right now. I truly think that.
Not necessarily. I mean, yeah, they have Kyron Williams, but
They have
Bengals
Kyron,
just
they have
beat-
Cooper
they
Kupp,
beat-
they have Puka. Yes,
they
I
beat
definitely
Jags,
think they
Colts, Vikings. Rams obviously beat the Hawks not too long ago, and then they beat.
do. And Jamar Chase is injured now.
They put up a good fight against the Ravens, kind of put up a weak fight against the Commanders, and put up a really good fight against the Browns. So I wouldn't mind moving these.
Hold on.
but
Okay. Answer this. They play each other right now. Who do you trust more, Browning or Stafford?
Stafford.
Because I think that's what fucking tells us our answer.
It's
there.
Kyron Williams or Joe Mixon for me.
Okay. Who do you think? There's some key
Um,
matchups. If they went 1-on-1 right now, who wins?
I'm
They
taking
dude,
Rams. I would take the
offensively,
I
Rams.
think
they
the Rams
stagger
win
everyone.
too.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I have been saying. Yeah.
I low-key think, well, I don't want to say this and completely like jinx my opinion here, but I low-key think Jake Browning's just having one of those skits. He's doing well. Something is going to blow up in his
Linsanity moment?
face, man. Yeah,
Insanity
like
moment? Yeah.
he's not a starter. He's not a starter for a playoff team that's going to win a game. Matthew Stafford has done it. I like that.
So for the first spot that we have in our power rankings, I'm just going to go down the list, 1 through honorable mention. For 1, we have the Niners, then we have the Ravens, then we have the Dolphins, then we have the Cowboys, and then the Lions, then we have the Bills, and then we got the Eagles, then thank God the Chiefs,
Chiefs at 8.
Yes, Chiefs at 8. Browns are at 9. Rams are at 10. And for our honorable mention, we have the Bengals. Now, realistically, all of us, we've been a little bit iffy on it, but not for the 10th spot and honorable mention with the Rams and Bengals.
Okay, good.
Okay, but I will say it's crazy seeing the Chiefs at 8. And I like it. I like it, but that's insane, bro. Never would have thought that.
Kadarius Toney is the worst player on that team.
Yep. I don't know why he hasn't been benched yet.
Who do they have? Who are they going to bench him for?
Nah, someone that can catch the ball decent.
Dude, he's had 2 attempts of catching the ball that have bounced straight off of him and turned into interceptions.
Anthony, does fantasy show you how many drops he has?
I mean, technically,
I can
don't
find
think
it.
it does, right?
What do you mean by drops? Like, because I mean, it's showing targets and receptions. So I don't know if you want to.
Here we go. Among the 90 wide receivers who have been targeted at least 35 times this season, Toney has the second highest drop rate, 13.5%, according to True Media. Amazingly, 2 of his drops have turned into interceptions, 1 into a pick 6, and 3 would have turned into first downs at huge moments of their respective games. Oh my God, dude.
Oh, Kansas City leads the NFL with drop passes with 34. Kadarius Toney claimed 4 of those drops alongside the NFL's 5th highest drop percentage, 11.8. Now, this was before that Patriots game when he dropped another one that turned into another interception. So,
just not good.
Yeah, I don't know. Team sucks. Team stinks. But good. I like seeing this. You know, it's funny because we're getting to that.
Go back to the power rankings. We never announced what our final decision was.
Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry, I have it pulled up.
For the people that are just listening in.
Mm-hmm. Good idea. Good idea, Mike.
Sorry. Jumped a little ahead. Okay. Ant, take us off.
It could go either way, realistically. At that point, it's whatever you feel most comfortable with. I personally felt more comfortable with the Rams being at 10, Bengals at honorable mention. I feel like Zach felt the same way. Keaton wanted opposite. But either way, though, realistically,
majority wins. So
yeah, but I mean, realistically, though, looking at it, like it's fair. Either way,
I think it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah. It kind of feels like the Bengals are just having one of those stints, you know, like their luck is eventually gonna dry out.
Yeah,
I think the Rams actually have good talent all around.
They need Joe Burrow back. That's what they need.
Unfortunately, they will not get him.
Not until next year.
Unfortunately, they won't get him. Unfortunately.
All right. Well, that's our power rankings. Let's talk about the.
Put the Joe ball on the field.
Put the Joe ball on the field.
Field goal.
Let's jump into our week 16 games. So today, if you're watching this on Thursday, we have the Saints at Rams.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
Rams as well.
I'm taking the Saints. So
I think it'll be close.
I need the Saints to win, personally.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Bengals, it's Steelers. A little bit.
Bengals,
Steelers.
actually.
Give me the Bengals.
Which is weird because I just said no way for the Bengals. They need to be an
I'm a rock with the Steelers at home.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold with Steelers. I haven't been in years.
It's Mason Rudolph paying. Mason Rudolph is starting.
No. Yeah.
So.
Wait. Who was it? Bengals. Sorry.
I'm not too confident in either of those teams. I'm still going to go the Steelers. Fuck it.
Cool. All right. Clicked on the wrong thing. Next game we have is the Bills at the Chargers.
The Bills.
It should be a consensus pick. Bills.
Yep.
If the Bills lose the Chargers, they are never making it on the power rankings list for the rest of the season. Sorry. Yep. I don't care. I don't care if they even.
They won't even make the playoffs.
I don't care. Like, no.
Yeah.
Yep. Washington Commanders at the Jets. Give me the Commanders.
God, what a snooze fest. Moly. Jesus. Please tell me that's not a primetime game.
It's 11 a.m. on a Sunday. Thank God.
Thank God.
It's at New York?
In New York, yeah. At MetLife.
Screw it. Give me the Jets.
Yeah, I guess give me the
Nice.
Jets. I don't know. That's a snooze fest.
Yeah, it is. Lions at Vikings. Banger game right here.
Lions, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with the Lions too, but that's gonna be a really good game. That's
Yeah,
on
I
Christmas
think it's-
Eve.
I know it's going to be a
Oh
really
wait,
good
all these
game.
games are. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
that was really my bad.
Give me nice one. Give me nice. Give me the Lions as well, but close game. Browns at Texans, another banger.
Browns. CJ Stroud isn't playing.
Yep, it's Browns all the way.
Yeah,
Poor
no shot.
Texans. So much hope. Next year's is going to be a good one. Packers at Panthers. Come on.
Hey man, shout out the
Give me-
Panthers. They got
give
their
me the
second.
Pan-
win
Honestly,
last
yeah, real quick. Shout out to the Panthers
me
for their second
Uh-huh.
win of the season last week. Hey, round of applause, everyone. Round of applause,
I picked the Falcons to win their division, and they're disappointing me. Truly,
Yeah, I
They're
think
still
we
in
all-
it.
I think we all said the Falcons.
they are. But
No, we did.
so no, Zach
All
said
right,
the
well,
Saints.
we know this one.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I think it did.
Yeah.
Packers
I-
for sure.
oh, Packers. Yeah.
Give me the Panthers.
Jeez, Keaton.
I'm.
Now
I'm.
you're here just to meme it up now.
Give me the
Yeah,
Panthers.
seriously.
No, I'm not. I
Really? Would
Hey,
you bet $1,000
when
for it?
when I said the Broncos versus the Bills, and I said Broncos would win that game, you guys laughed at me.
Okay. Are you willing to put
And-
down at least about $1,000 on that though?
Anthony, you don't have
Alright.
$1,000 to put down. So,
We're moving on.
Not to put down, no.
Seahawks.
Bad take
Seahawks
on that
at
one.
Titans.
Seahawks, but I think
Seahawks.
this might be a trap game, low key.
It
It can't be.
either-
It
it's gonna
literally
either be
cannot be a
game
trap
or
game.
it's going to be so close, and Seahawks are going to win it.
I think Seahawks win by a good amount. I think that defense. I think they're starting to heat up, and I'm
That's fair.
maybe I'm just saying that, but I don't know. The teams looked better the last few weeks, even though we've only won one of those 3 games.
Oh, that's fair.
Colts at Falcons. Give me the Colts.
Give me the Colts.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
This is
can I say something here real quick
Mhm.
while we're on that Falcons topic?
Mhm.
Falcons. So in our dynasty chat, okay, in that league, someone was saying how Bijan Robinson is one of the biggest busts this season. Now, I want to preface this real quick. Bijan Robinson, I don't think is a bust. I don't think he's a bust at all because the kid's got talent for sure. But what I will say, the Falcons just suck that much, and they don't utilize anyone on that team. And I think if they really want to start winning some games and actually try, I think they need to start utilizing these players. Bijan Robinson 1 week got 0.9 points. How do you do that for literally like a star running back that had same ratings as Saquon Barkley before Saquon got into the NFL? Why do what? It doesn't make sense. And that's all I'm going to say.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
You need to fire all the coaches for the Falcons, if I'm being honest. Like all of
I
them.
agree.
They need
That's
to be
bad.
fired.
OC, honestly, general manager too.
Everybody,
Defensive coordinator,
top
every
down.
single
Arthur
one.
Smith
Yeah.
is the
Wait,
okay.
What was the team though? It was Falcons and who?
Colts.
Colts at
Yeah, give me the
Falcons.
Colts.
Yeah, give me the
Yeah,
Colts.
yeah, give me the Colts.
Jags at Tampa Bay.
Dude,
Ooh.
give me Tampa.
Give me Tampa Bay.
Give me Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Give it to me.
Yep.
Give it to me.
Okay.
Cowboys at Dolphins.
Well, these
Okay.
two teams are playing
This
teams
could
that are
be-
above 500.
let's-
They might
let's-
just score 0.
I know. Dolphins are playing finally a team above 500.
Boys, could this
For the
potentially
Cowboys,
be
bro.
the
I guess
matchup
the
of
Cowboys
week?
kind of broke it.
Could this potentially be the matchup of the week, fellas?
Oh,
Well,
for
we
sure.
have no.
Oh,
We
no,
have
no.
we
Christmas
have
Day.
a matchup of the week. Christmas
Okay.
Day.
1 versus 2.
yeah.
Give me the Cowboys.
I guess the Cowboys did break it playing the Eagles and winning. And I guess the Seahawks were above 500 too when they played them, right?
I
Or were
don't
they
know.
at
It's
500?
just so
No.
Where is this at?
yeah.
In Miami.
Yeah, give me Miami.
Miami.
The Cowboys
Miami.
are one of the worst road teams in the league.
They are, but
I just see
I
them
don't know.
winning. I don't know.
I don't know. It'll be
Especially if Tyreek plays. It's going to be one of those weird games.
500,
Weird game.
500 teams, man. They haven't done it in almost 2
Mhm.
years.
Mhm.
Cardinals at Bears.
Oh, another.
Give me the
snooze
Bears.
fest.
Give me the Bears.
Yeah, I'm going to rock
Bears.
the Bears too. but,
Bears.
man, that's not a good game.
They choked against the Browns, but give me the Bears. I've got faith.
Okay.
They did. They literally threw that game against the
I know.
Browns. But
I'm looking at
I-
the next game.
Patriots at Broncos. If the Broncos
give me
don't
the
win by
Broncos.
78 million, Russell Wilson doesn't deserve to be in the NFL.
Patriots, baby. Let's do it.
Oh,
Let's
of
do
course.
it.
All right.
Okay.
That's fair. I can respect it. I picked the Panthers.
Every single one you've always said Seahawks are winning this. Seahawks are winning this one.
I literally just said I agree with you, and I'll give you that. Don't hate on me.
You're dogging on me there for a second.
And then I literally just said I just picked the Panthers. I said that. Yeah. Raiders at Chiefs.
Dude, give me the upset here. Give me the upset.
Raiders. I want to see the Chiefs go down in flames.
Give me the upset.
No offense to all you Chiefs fans out there.
I unironically think the Chiefs are going to lose that game.
No, I think so as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, here's a should be a wallop, possibly could be a meme matchup. Giants at Eagles.
Oh no!
If the Eagles don't win by 10, they have something really wrong.
I think they have something wrong already, but they need to win by a lot.
I'm going to go with the Eagles.
I am too.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's our last
drum roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Is this the
right
matchup?
now? The way it turns out, this is the could be Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah.
It is the Ravens at San Francisco Monday night, Christmas Day, 6:15. Warriors play at the same time, so I will not be watching. But Zach, I'm going to start with you. I feel like you're going to pick the Ravens, huh?
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm rolling with the MVP and Brock.
He's not the MVP.
Also,
Brock
Kyle
Purdy is not the
Hamilton is saying that Kyle Hamilton is saying that he feels disrespected. Dude, you're 5.5-point underdogs to the best team in the league. Shut your mouth.
I don't know. It's going to be a good
Go
game.
Niners.
But
Niners by 7.
I do think the Niners are going to take this.
Yes. And if the Niners
Let's rock with it, boys. Let's rock with it.
I don't care. I'm at the point now where it's like, okay, if the Niners win the Super Bowl this year, I will accept every ounce of dookie that I've talked for 5 years. And honestly, we could do it live on stream. It'll just be a roast of Keaton's bad takes. But until then, I'm praying for your guys' downfall. I truly am. So,
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Well, that's
no more
that's it.
Game by game. That's all I want to say. Go Niners, baby.
Yeah. Well, Anthony, is there anything you want to say before we wrap up?
No, Zach, I just, hopefully the Niners don't lose in the playoffs like they've done in the past 5 years, Hopefully they don't choke it again. I'm being out there for you. I'm being there for you, man. I'm just trying to say, man, like, I really, really hope they don't.
You're being condescending, Dick.
Maybe just a little bit. But,
I really hope they don't.
Really.
Keaton's not even hiding
I
it.
really hope that Brock Purdy doesn't throw an interception.
Dude, it would be guys, it would be so sad if someone like mailed anthrax to Brock Purdy's house. Like, none of our viewers, don't do this. Don't go to Brock Purdy's house with a bomb. Don't do it. Don't do it. And if you don't do it, I will mail you a very special gift. CIA, that's a joke. Okay?
Definitely do it. I mean, don't.
No, don't do it. But if you guys do it, I'll give you guys a super cool gift. So, well, that's everything. Thanks for tuning in to our episode. Next week will be a very fun one since playoffs will be decided for the most part for some teams. I don't know. It's just going to be a really exciting week next week. We're going to really see some good stuff. So, Merry Christmas to everyone.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, or happy holidays, whatever it is.
Happy holidays.
So,
happy holidays.
Please like and subscribe. Thank you for listening. We're out.
Yeah.